Alright guys, Happy New Year to you all. I'm Baz and this is WELDERFABBER. Might be a little bit dark because it is early in the morning on the 1st of January 2025. So I hope you all had a good Christmas. I had a quiet Christmas and I did say that I might work over Christmas, and some very high up people, shall we say, rung me and said, do not work over Christmas. You need a break. You know, they've been watching in the background how we've been moving forward with the business, and said you need to have a break. Don't burn yourself out. And I totally get what they're saying, because I feel brand new right now. So we're just heading over to Lytham area to see Tom Pemberton and Kieran Gallagher, which two separate jobs. Not quite sure what Tom wants, something altering on his farm. And Tom Pemberton is quite big on YouTube. I think he's got about 500,000 subs anyway. So that could be interesting if we do a bit of collab together. I'm not sure what it is, and wait till we get there. Kieran needs some jobs doing around his farm, and I've also got to go up to Howard Stocks to have a chat with him about work moving forward this month. So this chapter might be a little bit longer than normal because we've still got to catch up from the stuff back in 2024, and I want to get up to 2025. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be jumping back and forth, so this might be a long chapter. So I don't know, it might not be, I don't know, that's up to the director, you know what I mean? So I'll leave that up to him to decide and see how much footage he's got. I know there's a lot of footage of the track guards and that being made, and other jobs. So I'm just on the M6 now, heading over to Lytham, and we'll have a chat with Tom and Kieran when we get there. So I just landed at home farm here over in Lytham with Kieran Gallagher.
Are you alright, lads?
How you doing, pal?
Yeah.
Kieran spelt with a C.
Yeah, C, the Irish way, proper way.
The
proper
Irish
way how
way.
to spell it.
I thought it was a K, but it's a C. So one of the jobs he wants us to look at, you tell him, Key.
So basically, them towers there, we take our home and dry barley out of, and I've got, it goes straight from there into a bucket, and it's about 5 buckets every time in the morning. So we want to reduce that to be more efficient and make this bucket bigger so it can hold more of the barley. So you're doing less buckets, so it's less time.
So you basically want some greedy boards on that bucket?
Yeah, yeah. Most people say, oh, tip it in a shed and you can just, you know, thingy, but we keep the rats down and stuff.
Is it?
Yeah, keeping it in the bin.
Right, so yeah, this bucket basically, it's only a baby bucket on this little machine. I mean, there's a lot bigger machine over there, but you don't use that for this, do you not?
No, because that shear grab's so big. That shear grab's so heavy because it's all made out of hard ox and stuff. So this machine couldn't take it. So we have to put it on that bigger one, and we don't like taking it off. We just thought, keep it on that, and you're not messing around with hydraulics every morning.
Right. Well, that's an easy enough, straightforward job for us. We'll just raise the sides and the back on that bucket by about 450 mil, yeah? So as you get a lot more capacity in it, as long as is it lightweight stuff, that?
Yeah, it's literally 300 to 350 kilos every time you do a bucket, right. And that's to the top as well. So
that shear grab there, that's what I think Tom wants me to look at, something like that, doesn't he?
Yeah, so he's got 2 old shear grabs, and he wants to turn it into a muck grab. I've actually got one over there, so you can see what one looks like.
Have you?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Go wander around.
So yeah, so he's got 2 of them old shear grabs that they just don't work anymore. So he wants, they're no good. They don't work because grass is so compact, it's so tight. It takes a lot of strength, so it's not got enough strength in it. The pins and everything.
So he wants some beefing up a bit.
Yeah, beefing up a bit because he'll get muck out of it.
So how many acres have you got here?
So we've got 400 ish, and then we've got probably 220, 250 of actual farmland that we farm every year. So, but that's all over there. So it's all connected. No, don't need to go any roads. It's all farm tracks. So that's quite a good thing.
He's got a fancy building over here that we're going to build, like an extra tank to get you more pressure, haven't we, for your water?
Yeah, more pressure on the washdown area for the weighing system. So we'll put an IBC, 1,000 litres. And then we can wash down the whole weighing area a bit easier because we haven't got enough pressure in our services to deal with it.
Well, this building here has got some fancy, is it new technology, this or not?
No, it's more in Ireland, so like people over here, they're a bit devious, they don't really like it. But the animals are happy. They lay down every morning, laying down all the time. They're not as clean at the minute, but they will get cleaner with how they lose the fur. So they're all on slats. So they're all on these grids, and then they've got mats, and then they shit through the mats, and then it's less bedding. You don't have to pay the straw prices. You don't have another shed to store straw, and then another machine.
So underneath them mats there is what, like a big tank?
Yeah, so it's a big tank. I could probably show you.
No, but it makes sense though, looking at it.
So
all the muck drops through.
Yeah, so the more animals you have in a pen, it's better because they push it down. So at the minute, there's not a lot of animals in this pen because we got rid of some, but in the others they've got more.
How many's in here now?
There's about 20 something in here, and the rest of them has got like 50, 60 in.
In each pen?
Yeah, there's 198 animals in here at the minute.
Right, would you?
There was 220.
So all muck drops down and then you pump it out with?
Pump it out, yeah. So it's a big tank underneath this shed, a massive tank.
That's a good idea, but I bet it's a big expense.
Yeah, so say if we had a standard shed, we'd have to build a slurry lagoon.
Yeah.
So what Tom's got, or you dig a big pit out like this, and then you fill that up with all your slurry. But that's another job, another cost. So it's all in one. It's all in one shed, and they're happy enough. Like they all lie down. They're not lying down at the minute because they're eating.
What are you saying, boy? What are you saying? Whoa. Right, so there's a little Takuchi out here that needs a pin sorting out on it, and he's saying he's had a lot of trouble with Takuchi.
Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about him, but this one, normally, we've had 2-3 machines off him over the years. The last two have been perfect, but this one just had a few issues. We've had blue and engine issues and stuff, but that's about it really. But no, the last 2 machines we've had off him would be perfect, but my dad calls it a Friday machine. It was built on a Friday.
more like a Saturday morning machine. So that pin's come out and you've been having a few issues with hydraulic pipes underneath the track frame, underneath the slew ring. So that's an easy enough fix, that pin. Key wanted me to make a new pin, but that pin will go again. We'll just knock that pin out there that's locked in, that locking pin, and I'll come back up with that and fit it for you. Alright, that just comes out of the blade there, the back of the blade. So that's straightforward enough, but I presume you need that pretty quick.
Yeah, so because we've got a muck heap over there in field, so we need to spread that next year sometime.
So I'll take some dimensions and should we go and see Tom?
Yep, perfect, yeah.
Alright, so we've just crossed over to Tom's farm.
Hello, good morning everyone.
This is Tom Pemberton. I'm pretty sure most of you will know this guy as he's got 500,000 subs on YouTube.
we do a bit of YouTube like yourself, yeah, we have a bit of a play. And having a bit of a play, we're looking at something, aren't we?
So tell us what you want here, mate.
Right, okay, so what we've got is a Strymec shear grab. I bought this off eBay about 2 years ago. The first ever grab I did it went bang. I'd been welded a few times, didn't really see it. I bought it blind, 600 quid, and it was just scrap the minute it went on the loader. It was absolutely awful. So my idea, my plan is to think, why we message you guys, is to make it into a muck grab. The rams are good on it. It's just the face of the actual shear grab is really, really poor. It's weak. It won't do the job that we want it to do. But the rams have got plenty of power. So we're thinking we could make it into a muck grab to make our life easier on our farm. And then behind as well, we've got our old red rock shear grab. This was used every single day for about 4 years, but then this one's different. The body is strong, but the rams are weak. They're leaking lots of oil. We fixed them a few times, not really worked. So what I thought we could do with this, instead of using pallet forks to move straw, we could start using the spikes to actually use bale spikes to move straw bales from the side. So we use pallet forks or a flat 8. Makes life a little bit difficult. So just to make life easy, these things have been stood here for 18 months, 2 years. This thing came off the trailer, went straight back into here. So it's just making use of something we've got on the farm and see if we can actually make something. But it looks like it could be a little bit more difficult than we first thought.
Yeah, I mean, we'd need to change the configuration of the rams, where the rams positioned at the top there. We'd have to lower that to the bottom end, and so we get a bigger opening when it opens up. So we're changing it from a shear grab to a bale grab, really. That's what we want to do if we go down that road. Looking at it, there might be quite a bit of work involved, but it could be a good little project for us to do, like we like to do.
Strong bit of steel. Yeah, strong bit of steel, which we thought was pretty good. At the back end, it's just the front end. It was just so weak. It's such a bad design. If you guys just see it, it's here. It's the problem. There, I don't know if you can see the snail there.
Yeah, so that's cracked there.
It's cracked.
Yeah.
So that was the very first time I used it, and it just went
Bang.
bang, and then yeah, it becomes what it's worth in scrap.
So we'll look at doing something about this. I'll have a think about this off camera and come up with some different designs. See if it's worth doing. I mean, they're only cheap to buy anyway, these. Do you know what I mean? But it could be a nice little project, a little one-off episode to do on farming machinery, because we do want to get into more farming machinery as we move on throughout this year. Looking at Tom's farm now. Quite a big farm that you got.
It is a big farm, and we're looking at on the wettest day possible. I think we've had the most amount of rain this year. That is fact. This year we've had the most amount of rain of the whole year. I'm not saying it's the 1st of January or anything, but yeah, it is good. We've developed pretty hard. We've put a lot of sheds up in the last 3 years. Pushed on probably 20 years in the last 3, and hoping to go again. Maybe this year, maybe the year after. Just pay a couple of bills off.
Yeah, I mean, the roads around here are horrendous. Is that just a little stream?
Yeah, that's the little stream.
Should that just be a little stream?
100%. So that is the main dike, main ditch that takes all the top water from Lytham St Anne's, Blackpool to the sea, and that is meant to be about 8 foot lower. So you can see if we're going another foot, we're flooded completely. Yeah, absolute nightmare there.
On my way here, the roads were closed left, right, and centre. So, well, anyway, we'll talk about this off cam, Tom. I appreciate you coming on camera.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers, team.
Cheers. So that was nice to meet Tom and Kieran there, and I've got all the dimensions that I need for all the jobs at Kieran's. One of them shear grabs will probably get dropped off at the workshop and have a tinker with that when we get time. When we get time, that's an issue. That could be in months' time. I don't know. We'll see when we can fit it in. So I'm going to head over to Howard Stocks now. I apologise for the sound there. If the sound was a bit off, I didn't have a little woofer for my mic. But I'm going to head over to Howard Stocks now, over Accrington way. Well, in fact, I'm going to go and pick Blue up because he needs a bracket taken off a machine, so I'll go and do that. So one last thing I wanted to address is our merch. Now then, our merch got delayed. It wasn't out before Christmas like expected, and the reason for that was our main guy who sorts it had a skiing accident and broke both his arms. So he's on a speedy recovery. He's on the mend, and the merch will be out very soon in January. I'll let you know when that launches. So I just landed back at the workshop, and one thing that I did want to say is that I've really missed being at work. Yeah, so this Christmas period, I've really missed being at work. And if you're going back to work, or should I say if you're back at work now and you're not enjoying your job, what you're doing, I suggest you get out of it and get into something that you're really interested in doing, because I don't really look at this as a job anymore. Do you know what I mean? I look at it as a hobby. I've always looked at it as a hobby. All the time that I worked at Hurt Plant, I looked at it as a hobby. Yeah. The only time I looked at it as work was when I was an apprentice. Do you know what I mean? When I was an apprentice learning the trade. But ever since I started working myself and started working at Hertz, I've always really looked at it as a hobby. So what I'm trying to say is your trade, whatever trade you've got, if you enjoy doing it, then great. If you don't enjoy doing it, then you need to find something else that you enjoy doing. Because moving forward in life, you've got to really enjoy getting out of bed in the morning, get up, get that drive, and do what you want to do in life. Other than that, it is just a 9 to 5 job, and I've got to go to work tomorrow. That's not the attitude that you should be having. You need the attitude that, yeah, let's get to work, let's get it done, let's go and get that job boxed off. Do you know what I mean? It's that's how I think anyway. So I think what we'll do now, we'll step back into the footage from 2024, and let's try and catch up. I'm going to head over to Howard Stocks in Blue to do a little job. So I've just got back to the workshop, and Ardan is here, by the way. He wants me to run him up to North Court Powder Quarters. Yeah. And we only dropped his car off yesterday, his Disco, and we got new tyres. We got some BF Goodrich tyres for it, didn't we?
Yeah,
BF Goodrich.
Good tyres.
Belting tyres. And
off-road if you're going on site.
yeah, more site work, better tyres. And we got his wheels powder coated black. So we dropped it off at 11 o'clock yesterday and we're looking at 3 o'clock the day after, and I think that's pretty damn good if it's ready.
Yeah, they're brilliant Northcote. Drop your car off, jack it up, take wheels off, take tyres off, powder coat your wheels.
See, I didn't even know that. I mean, obviously Dan gets a lot of stuff powder coated. Pretty much everything that he does gets coated, as in zinc phosphate or red oxide or galvanised, whereas I tend to shy away from it. But he sends all his work out to be done, or he buys his work in already painted and touches it up afterwards. But which is something that we're going to look at, to be honest with you. It's something that we're definitely going to be looking at. This next wash ramp that's going out the door, the customer is going to blast and paint it on site. Once again, saves me on transport, saves the customer on cost, but that's what he wants to do, so that's a good all-round situation for me. So yeah, when we get to Northcote, I just want to see how good these wheels are and show. What?
Where are they going then?
Absolutely nowhere.
Taxis for you.
Taxi for you. Taxi. Probably an Uber.
Won't be a local taxi driver, put it that way, doing that.
Defender puts brakes on for you. But anyway, we'll get to Northcote and we'll show you these wheels. Yeah, I know. We'll show you these wheels and the disco. And give Northcote a bit.
They've also washed it and decontaminated it for me.
Have they?
Yeah, so it's like it's had a bit of a mini valet as well.
Well, that's alright. Do they do that for everyone, eh?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I do spend a lot of money with him, so it might just be a bit of a perk.
Yeah, for you, because it's Christmas, I suppose.
But they have got the facilities to do it, so I suppose if someone wanted to go up there and ask them, we'd probably do it for them as well.
Yeah, so Northcote Coatings up at is it Coatings?
Northcote Limited.
Northcote Limited. Powder coaters up in Garstang area. I've seen the work that they do on the handrails and the balustrades and stuff right down. Top notch. So anyone looking for a powder coater, I'll put a link in the description if they've got a website. And we'll talk to the guys when we get here. So that's our Dan's disco and my little Defender. Now then, I was running the new pickup all weekend, and what a good tool that is, Volkswagen Amarok. The wheels aren't on, so we'll find out where we're up to, but they have given it a good clean. That looks of it, looks mint.
Putting tyres on down there.
Oh, they just put it tyres on, yeah?
I think it's the last one he's done that.
Just the last one. So we're out for BF Goodrich tyres. I actually sorted these for him. I think that'll look a lot better than having the silver wheels on than what it had before. So we'll go and have a look at them being put on. What do you think?
Very good. All balanced up.
Have they put a little bit of black paint on them?
Yeah, just to make them blend in better, aren't they?
Yeah.
Unless they're actually black ones that he's got, I don't know.
Well, let's see the balancer. So the kid balancing the last one here now. Have you got black weights there, lad?
Yeah.
Yeah?
On the left.
I've never seen black weights before, have you?
No. You trained up on this, Freddie, yeah? You know what you're doing?
You know what you're doing, lad?
Yeah.
He's a quiet lad, he don't say it right, lad.
Is he not? Is that why you got his hood up?
This is main man here.
Oh, here's
Main
the
man's in the building.
here's the main man. How's it going, lad?
Alright, you?
I'm quite impressed about the black weights as well.
They're good, them, aren't they?
Not only am I impressed about how quick you've done the job, I'm how good they look. You.
Oh, yeah, they're mega.
And he's playing the vehicle.
I know.
We watched it. Don't do it for everyone, that.
Defender's coming up soon.
Yeah.
You can put tyres on Defender, yeah?
Well, you do,
Yeah.
you've been trained by Michelin, haven't you?
Yeah, we're all Michelin trained. Yeah.
Have you?
Michelin trained tyre fitters. Yeah, we went down to Michelin, spent a day with them, learned all about tyre safety and how to fit them and the correct way to balance them up and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right, so the reason why I bought Michelin's for the Defender is because I want to keep it original to the Defender. So even better if this guy's a Michelin specialist fitting them. So tell us what else you do here.
We do a bit of everything, anything metal really. Wheels are a good side product of what we do because it's it's a bit different.
Do all my staircases, don't you?
We do all big industrial. So we do obviously gates, railings. We do flashings. Anything metal, we'll do. But the other thing we do powder coating training as well.
Powder coating training?
Yeah. So we do powder coating training as well. So anybody in the country who needs powder coating, you know where we are.
So these wheels, how long of a process is it to like from start to finish stripping them to getting them to where it is now?
Full process, you're probably looking at about 8 hours full process start to finish. That's from stripping it. We chemically strip every wheel to make sure they're complete fresh to start with. We'll blast them all, making sure that absolutely every contamination's off it. It's got a good key to go onto, and then it goes through our oven and gets baked on and gets lacquered.
They're going to look a lot better black down that car, aren't they?
Oh, I can't wait, yeah.
I'd say so.
The tyres will make it look 100% better, won't they?
Yeah.
Now that car's clean, at least it don't look such a bad colour, does it?
Yeah.
Easy clean that for your show, wasn't it?
It was alright that, yeah.
Have you done it inside?
No,
Oh.
didn't go that far, come on.
Come on, have you not done it inside?
No, my Hoover broke.
Right, well when Defender comes up, yeah, you get one of your boys to do it inside, yeah?
We'll get him done.
Good price for WELDERFABBER. Right, let's get them on truck. That's the main thing, let's get it finished off. So just in one of the spray booths here, they look like some kind of gate panel, don't they now?
Yeah, I'd say they're more of an interior finishing thing for maybe, I don't know, reception area or something. Do you know what they're for, Sean?
Exactly that, they're interior panels for reception, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to go behind a reception desk.
There's your idea for...
They're called like a fret panel, I think, aren't they? Yeah,
That's cut on a laser, that's just a plate cut on a laser welded in a box section frame.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Quite impressive, really, aren't they? I've just been asked to do one like this, but 40mm thick. And I said to her, bloody hell, it'd be hard work to do that, 40mm thick.
What do you mean is in 40mm
The design, 40mm, he wants to make it out of 40x20 box section, 40x20 wide.
Yeah. That'd be a better design though, just cutting out a plate.
Yeah, with the frame on it, yeah. Well, I've just sent him a video of that.
Have you?
Yeah, see what he comes back with.
So this is one of the spray booths you've got here, and just talk us through the process of how it works.
So obviously once the wheels all stripped and blasted, they'll come into here. We'll hang them up. We'll hang them up on obviously these rollers. That takes all manual handling element out for us. Means we don't have to keep lifting them up and down. Once the wheels hung up and all wiped down, we'll clean them all up, make sure there's no contamination, no dust. We'll put it into our oven just behind there. Nice little window, you can see the wheels while they're baking as well. We'll warm them up to about 200 degrees, maybe 190, depends on the coating. Yeah, and then once they're all warm, we'll pull them out, we'll put the coating on, bake them back on again, and then once the coating's on, we'll then lacquer them, and then that'll give it its nice finish.
So is your disco ready?
Should be ready now. Should be down, should be ready.
I like that little line here, there, eh?
Yeah,
Just to stop the paint going in where the wheel studs are.
Yeah, obviously you don't want any paint on your mating faces where your brakes are or where your wheel looks go in, so that'll obviously just stop any paint. If you pull one of them out, you can see it takes any risk, especially on some BMWs and stuff like that where you need the heat transfer through the wheel from the brakes. It just stops any warping on the wheels and brakes.
That's a good idea, that. That's a good idea. So these are some railings that are running through as well. The good thing I like about this, when you go to a shop, it's all nice and tidy. You know they do a good job when you walk into a tidy shop. You go to some paint shops, don't you, there's paint everywhere, it looks a right mess. Or if you get a fitter out, you look at the back of his van and the tools are all over the place. That tells you something about that fitter. Is she down? Oh yes. Oh, look at him with his smile on face.
Mega job.
Now then that, I'd say that makes the car look newer. It needs a bit of back to black on tyres.
Oh, needs to go on a site now.
Does it need to go on a site now? Get some dirt on it. But that now looks a lot newer, doesn't it? What year is it that?
Is it 69? 18, 19, I can't remember.
Is it? Right. So it looks fairly new to me. Let us know what you think, guys, in the comments. I think they always look better with black wheels on.
Get suspension up.
So we'll be fetching the Defender up here when we get the tyres fitted. You never know, it might need the wheels coating. So I thought I'd just get these guys on cam because they do a lot of work for our Dan DTM Fabrications.
All torqued up.
All torqued up, ready to roll.
That looks miles better. Well happy. It's been a long time since I've done any car modifications.
Oh well, yeah, same here.
Yeah.
We used to do it all the time when we were younger, didn't we?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wheels were always the first thing you buy when you're on a car when you're a kid, ain't it? You buy a car, then you put new wheels on it. No matter what car you buy, you put new wheels on it. You know, it always makes the car. Now that makes that look miles better. Anyway, we appreciate that, my mum. All right, mate.
More than welcome.
We'll see you soon.
See you later.
Loaded. So we'll go down south tomorrow. We got about 160 mile drive. This is 3 sets of track guards. Fit them at the dealership, and then we got the other set track guards that are ready to go, that will fit on site once we've done these ones and see how they go. Hopefully everything goes smoothly, no problems. You never know till we start fitting them. They fit all right on the mock-up, so I can't see there being any issues. And we'll top coat them once they're on the machine, as we've got some Doosan grey paint. Now, if you remember the last ones, these are a lot more heavy duty than the 13-ton machines. A lot more heavy duty. We have something to do for a 50-tonner now also. The ramp is coming along nicely, as you can see. Darren's done a good job there. Darren is also going on site with Callum. He'll set off with Cal at about 5 in the morning. I'll take the Defender and the weight, all the weight. I don't want to be pulling that with Cal's van, although yeah, it'd probably be a bit too much weight to pull with a van, really, that. And Sam will be in here. Sam can carry on welding this ramp up with DTM boys around him. So, I'll switch the camera back on when we get on site. So I just landed at Corby, 160 miles from the workshop. And I'm presuming these will be 2 of the 225s that we're working on for the track guards. So that's handy that we've got a bit of a workshop to work in, because it is very windy outside. So my plan today is to get one set tacked on over here, up and over the track. So we've assembled them on the trailer. So basically all we need to do is grind this paint off, and weld them on. Tricky bit is going to be welding that bit there. So we'll see what amount of weld we can get on that bit there. And if we can't get a great amount of weld on it, then I'll split the track. So I'll just have to find the master link to see if it's actually a pushing pin or a T-pin with like a locking pin that goes in the end of the T-pin. So these guys, I'll speak to the guy. I've not spoke to anybody yet, but I'll speak to the guys on site who are running this depot and just see what we can actually use, because there's a forklift outside. That's our Callum ringing me. Oh, hear me?
Yeah, where are you? Inside?
I'm at yard, yeah.
Alright, do we have to go into reception or just let us in?
Just push number on gate, push thing on gate, they'll let you in.
Right. Alright, so.
Alright, that's buzzing. I've just landed, I'm just looking at machines now.
Alright, but yeah, just getting it gate now. Alright.
Alright, sound.
Try and see in a minute.
So Callum's in the van with Darren, the new guy. Let's just check that these pads are 800mm wide. Yeah, they are 800mm wide. That's good. You can get them with 700mm wide tracks, pads. Demolition machines usually have narrower track pads on them. Alright, bud. They usually have narrower track pads on, but because these are actually going on waste sites, the wider the pads, the better. How you doing, mate? Good, pal. Are these the two machines that we're going to be working on, do you know? This one, sound. So we could do these two, then get another one in. Yeah. Come on, what's your name, bud? Brad. Do you want to go on camera? Do you want to go on camera? Right, this is Brad. I've never met Brad before, I've never spoke to Brad before. How you doing, bud? Tell us about this company, this depot where we're at. Pioneer Plant Service. Is it Pioneer Plant Services? Or?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
what are you a fitter?
Yeah, I'm a fitter. I'm a third year apprentice.
Are you?
Yeah. PDI, man.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you busy?
Busy. Look at the workshop.
Yeah, I know. Plenty of machines at yard as well, isn't there? Yeah, so are we alright to use it workshop?
Yeah, that's no worries, mate.
Is it not?
Yeah.
Right, sound.
Crack on.
Cal, have we got a forklift we can use?
Yeah, it's just out there.
Is there?
Just let me know and I'll bring it in.
That's a while. Oh yeah, I'll show you what we're doing if we look at track guards on trailer. Cal's just turned up. That's good timing. 8 o'clock in the morning. So if you see that, they're big lumps of steel.
Yeah.
We're going to weld for the track frame. These go on demo spec machines, but I think these machines for Ethan are actually going on wear sites, aren't they?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a bit of weight there, you know what I mean? And now we've got a workshop and a forklift. That makes life a whole lot easier for us, man. You know, lad? So I'll just talk crap with a few other people here and get these offloaded and crack on. So make sure it runs nice and true with the track pad. So it's square off the track frame is what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. And that is the first one tacked on. So we'll build that up with weld there. Build it up with weld underneath. Build a little weld inside there, it's hard to see, it's gone dark, and build up at the back of the plate, which you'll be able to get from the other side of the track. That position there. Put a jack on here. Just lift the track up out the way a little bit, just give you a little bit more room to get in with the gun. So we have a 60mm gap on the 225s. Also, can you see I've come up a bit with a little bit more of the plate. So I've changed the design from the 13 tonner up to the 22 tonner, because that, surprisingly enough, that will give it a lot more strength, having that little bit more in there. You'll be surprised how much strength that'll give it. We'll get this other side tacked on, then we'll move to the front end. We'll pull the covers off the drives just to make sure no pipes are touching the steel, because we don't want to burn through anything. Shouldn't be, but them track motors, you never know, they might run the pipes in a different position, but the pipes should just run straight down the track frame. We'll find out when we take the cover off. So we've now got two of the 225s tacked up. Doing really well on time. Only 11:46. And the boys are about to start welding. So Darren's going to weld this end at the moment, and Callum is going to weld the front end. So there's another one to do here on site here. So now I'm in a position where I can leave these guys and go and meet Ethan, the guy who has actually ordered the machines. So I'm going to head over to Coventry and go and have a meeting with him. I just wanted to be on site today to make sure these go smoothly, because they have to be done before Christmas. All 4 machines need to be done before Christmas. So that's 3 of them that'll be done on site here today, stroke tomorrow. If the boys, I've told the boys they can either have a late one on site and stay in a hotel down the road, then drive back in the morning. Or get done what you can and come back on site and finish in the morning, but still stay in the hotel, yeah. So these long shifts that we keep doing, we're gonna try and knock them on head a bit and just stop in a hotel. The only thing we're stopping in hotels, we don't like leaving the vans kicking about. So we're going to leave the van on site and get a lift to the hotel or a taxi to the hotel from this site. Daz, you need to take the drive covers off to see if there's any pipes. Just get a gun. Oh, has he checked? Just check that he's had one of them covers off. I just want to take one of them drive covers off there to see if there's anything touching before we put the heat into the top of it there. I'll just get a 19 on gun. So we brought some paint down with us, some Doosan grey, chassis grey, with some hardener, so the lads can finish off with a top coat once they have finished all the welding on all 3 machines. I just wanted to do all the painting in one hit in the building, and then basically it'll look like factory finish when it going to the site. Well, I'm pretty sure Ethan's not too bothered, but we want them looking right. But I'm really pleased with these. So as each job goes by, they do get better and better, don't they? So at this end we are close to the track. We do want to keep it as close to the track as possible. We've got a 40mm gap here, and then we've got the nut, the bolt there. Now then, as you can see, you can't get that bolt out. So if you was to want to take this off, which they shouldn't want to take them off, but if they did, you'd have to take a track pad off to get them bolts out. But I've done it that way around for a reason, to keep it away from the track. The end of the bolt sticking out, so it's away from the track. Now then, this track is only going to get slacker over time. That means the idler is only going to come this way. So in time, it will come further away from the bracket. So I'll do a nice burst up each side of them. A couple of passes underneath, and we'll get what we can on top from behind, coming through the track frame. I reckon that'll be strong enough anyway, even if they got a 3-inch run on the top. But once again, we could take a track pad off and get the gun on the inside to fully weld across the backside, which is what I might tell Cal to do. So that's gone to plan, and the 50 tonner that we've got on order for, I think we'll step the material size up to probably 50mm, especially that piece. I think we'll set that up to 50mm and maybe 40mm with the top plate. So that'll be interesting to see if the Max Pro 200 will cut the 40 and 50mm plate. I'm pretty sure it will if we add oxygen to it. Alright, so anyway, let's get over and go and see Ethan. Let's see if we can get him on camera. Just a quick one before I go. Daz has just took the track motor cover off. So for those that don't know, this is what it looks like inside the drive, where the track, this is your track motor, and the other side is the final drive with all your gears. So all I wanted to make sure of here was, with welding up here, that this pipe wasn't touching that, getting hot. Double check the other side door, Daz, as well. Alright, bud. Just to make sure that that pipe isn't up there, touching that. You never know, it could just melt through it. It won't, you know, touching that now. You put a couple of passes on there, haven't you? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, it's alright. So that's what a track motor is. And at the opposite side of that is where all your cogs are, your final drive. They'll strip down many times. Now we'll go see Ethan. So I'm just over at Ethan Taylor's yard in Coventry. So Ethan's the lad who's we're doing the Doosons for. And that's his Urban Defender there. So he's just offered me that for sale early next year, so I might buy that because that is a long wheelbase commercial. So that's a 110 commercial. I might look at buying that because I'm going to upgrade that one next year. So the reason why I've called in here to talk to him about other work to do within this building here. We've got a rake of work to do within this building. this is the other 225 that we're going to do the track guards on. So we're going to come to site either Friday or Monday. So this Friday or the following Monday, just before Christmas. We'll get it off the pile and we'll get the track guards, get the track frame washed off, and then get them fitted. Now then, this job here that these boys are doing, these boys are making a bit of a ramp for and to drive trucks on and machines and stuff. Now then, I gave this job to Anthony ADR because we are too busy. So this is what I mean by saying giving people work when I'm too busy. Yeah, this is a typical example. Decent lad, and it's a decent sized job. And look at the beam section sizes there. Well, these are two of Anthony's lads. And I've just gone through the job with them really because it's too high. What they're doing there, it's too high. It needs to be lower. Then posts need to be like 1400 high, 1600 high maximum. So they're just going to cut them down, lower them down a bit, put a lot of cross bracing in here, cross bracing in there, and then we're going to weld 2 more to the ends. Put some nice joint plates on each side, do some good butt welds on them, and then either put some grip on here, that grip mesh that you can buy, or angle irons. Put some angle irons all the way down, or use anything that you can find in that pile. So this is a job that we were going to do, but we just haven't got time. So Ant can do it, and it'll keep his boys busy for a good week at least a week. Ant runs MAN vans, MAN vans. Oh, he's not got a Shindauer in there. Why have you not got a Shindauer in there, Ant? Let's have a look what it is. I don't even know what that is. What's that set like? Is it any good? Is that just a generator?
Yeah, that's just a generator.
What KVA is it? Alright, but what's your name?
Jack.
Jack? Yeah, you might as well get on YouTube as well. What's your name?
Hey pal, Dan.
Dan. Jack and Dan. So how long do you reckon you're going to be on this job?
A long time. A long time. Well, a week I think, innit?
A week?
It's going to need another week, yeah. At least. At least.
They'll smash it in a week.
Big job. Yeah, in a week we'll kill it.
It doesn't look as more confident, does it? Doesn't look as more confident, does he? Huh? But to be fair, I'd say there's a good, looking at the steel, what you've got to work with, you're looking at a good 8 days. Realistically.
100%.
I'd say 8 days.
Yeah.
So, depending on how Ant's priced it, he's probably priced it on a day rate. I'm not sure how he's priced it, but I'd have priced this on a day rate using somebody else's material and not my own design. But looking at the section size, it's big enough, isn't it?
Oh, aye. Definitely big enough. Should hold it anyway.
Yeah.
That's a definite.
Yeah, just make sure you put plenty of cross braces in between them uprights, yeah?
Bell and braces.
Yeah. So we'll be back down here this week or Monday to the track guards on that Doosan. Now I'm going to get myself back up to Preston and see how Sam's doing on our wash ramp that we're building for over in Lincolnshire. Nice to meet you anyway, bud.
Cheers, pal. Nice to meet you.
You too. New day. Cal's just got back from Coventry way, finishing them track guards off, and he's actually going back down tomorrow to do another set. And somebody's just popped in here now from Gordon's, is it? Gordon's. Al, from Al's Digger Diary.
How are we getting on? You alright?
I'm good, mate. How are you? Tell us a bit about what you do,
lad. So I'm a service engineer for Gordon's Construction, and I vlog my weekly days as a plant mechanic, and I cover Cumbria and the borders, fixing Devellon diggers, Doosan diggers.
Now this lad can fix anything. So if you're not subscribed to his channel, have a look at his channel now. In fact, we'll put a link in the description for Al's channel, because if you like watching the kind of things that we do, I'm pretty sure you'll like watching his channel too. Well, tell us a little bit more about what you do, lad.
So it's just basically a day in the life of a plant mechanic. It's often a job that is pretty much unseen. When you turn up to a job to service a machine, 9 out of 10 times the owner of the machine's got the driver to go and drive something else. And it just shows you what all goes into keeping plant these days up and running. It's generally brand new machines, up to 3 years old. We're out in the middle of forestry, servicing machines out in the middle of nowhere, to building sites just locally as well. And it's just the general day-to-day challenges that you come up against, the workload that you get sort of backed up just because of one breakdown or shortage of parts, things like that. So there's a bit of stuff in there for everybody, but more so the fantastic area that we cover. Cumbria as an area, we've got the Lake District up through the borders.
So you've got all
forestry.
the good sites to see.
Got all the good stuff. None of these motorways and industrial estates.
What I hate.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out Al's Digger Diary on YouTube and Instagram. But how long are your videos on YouTube?
Try and keep them between sort of 20 to 30 minutes. On a Saturday, I'll do an hour-long special. Folks seem to have time on a Saturday to sit and watch me, so generally an hour long on a Saturday. Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to keep our videos to 45 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour. I think that's the time. But some of the subscribers want more. Some of them want us to keep them to like 30 minutes. But it is what it is. It's a vlog of our life, or my life, shall we say, moving forward, building this business. And I appreciate Al for calling in and seeing us.
Yeah, I've been meaning to come in for the last nine months or so. I missed you at Scott Plant, and I thought, I've been down at Runcorn today, I thought I must nip in and have a catch up with you guys.
Well, it's been nice to meet you, mate.
Spot on.
All right, bud?
Yeah.
No. All right, so today is the 20th of December. And what I'm finding is most companies are closing down today, shutting. We ain't closing today, no chance. But my brother is, DTM, and I'll just actually show you actually what they're up to now. And it's like 9:30 in the morning. So this is the DTM crew. Where's Tab? Speedy Fab's here. He's the one that nicked the camera on the Sunday, if you remember. Yeah, so we left that footage in for you, Tab. Yeah, because I thought it was quite funny. There's down the main one. Amy, the wife.
Second in command.
Second in command at DTM. So, language?
Yes, he will.
Language?
I will.
So, for those viewers that haven't seen all the lads at DTM, these are all DTM employees. And it's like 10 o'clock in the morning and they're on the beers. And I get it, I totally get it, but we ain't finishing today.
You were supposed to be finishing today.
Yeah, but orders come in. So if orders come in, customers come first.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Not at DTM.
Right.
Customers come right up until the work's due, and then it's the work's due.
Well, I get it. And people say to me, Baz, you should just shut down. Just tell everybody no and shut down. But we ain't doing it. So obviously we're only 7 months in. We're trying to build this business, and we need to keep rolling, yeah? So we got Friday Frank in here. Friday Frank will work all day today. We got Cal down on site, down in Coventry. With Darren, he's doing the track guards, and we've also got Tom in today, 28 Fabricate. So I'm hoping that they'll finish this ramp and get another one tacked together for welding. The original plan was that we all finish today and go-karting at 10:30, and I just can't commit to that now. I did commit to it, but I can't commit to it because we've too much work on, and I just feel that it's like I can't let customers down, basically. Yeah, you got to, we've got that much work coming in. I've got a machine coming over from Ireland. I've got a telehandler being dropped off today. We've got loads of track guards to build, so really we could work right through, but we're going to have a couple of days off. So anyway, I hope you boys all have a good Christmas, and whoever wins at karting, I probably think it'll be Tab, or maybe Nat there with arm up, or it could even be little Dave, because Dave's probably the lightest. Andy, are you going to go karting? Yeah? Yeah. Andy also does admin for us, along with Amy. So I appreciate all you've done for us this year. All right, mate. Yeah. And yeah, there they are. Say Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, that wasn't very good. Let's try again. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas!
So whilst them lot are going out having a drink, I've come over to Genesis Steel Stockholders again. How you doing, bud?
Not too bad, yourself?
Good. So we've come for some more material for the track guards, the 30mm S355. So how long ago did I ring you?
Probably not even an hour ago, is it? I think it was half an hour ago you rang saying you're on your way, we got it sorted. So
most steel stockholders aren't even open today, really, are they?
No, most people are closed, yeah. So
so I'm going to try and do a bit for people over Christmas, and hopefully get all this next sheet cut up for their next few machines on the track guard front. So Merry Christmas, mate.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. We'll be doing a lot more business in the new year.
Yeah, fingers crossed everything goes well.
Yeah, hopefully. Things are going well as they can be, aren't they, really, as far as WELDERFABBER is concerned. The business is flying. So cheers, mate. Merry Christmas.
No problem.
And I'll see you in the new year.
Merry Christmas.
So just over in Earlham at HES Enterprises Limited with the plate that we just got from Genesis. And we've come to meet Rick from Donnellan. Is it Donnellan? Donnellan. I used to pronounce it wrong. All right, Rick.
Morning.
So what are you after 140 doing?
140 doing for now, yeah. So track guards on. It's all demo caged up already. So
let's take a look at the machine now. So a little 140 that is demo specking. And they're your buckets with it as well?
Yeah.
Strickland buckets?
Strickland buckets.
So as you can see, it's got the demo cage on the front. And he wants the track guards on like you've seen on the other machines. So I'm just getting the dimensions that I need to allow us to plasma everything on the table back in the workshop. Now then, I don't know how many times I need to say this to people about these track guards, because they keep asking what are they for, right? So when a piece of steel gets stuck within the track pads with a piece of concrete stuck to it, it runs around the track, goes underneath the cab and damages all the belly pans underneath the cab. So it eliminates that from happening. And believe me, it works, doesn't it?
It does work, yeah. It does work.
It
saves you underneath your machine, doesn't it?
Yeah, massively saves. I mean, I know somebody where it's lifted the cab with a big lump of concrete that got stuck in the track pads. Yeah, so that's how important they are. Yeah, there could be a failure point within them, and it could try and snap them off if the concrete's that big and that strong. But pretty much 99% of the time, that won't happen. Do you know what I mean? So we'll get all the measurements we need, which will be straightforward enough. It'll be exactly the same as the Cabelco, little 13-ton Cabelco that we've done. And we've just done the 4 Devlons, haven't we? Doosan Devlons. So Rick, my man, have a good Christmas.
Yeah, you too.
Have a good Christmas. And when do you want us to do this?
In the new year, it's getting signed written, and then we'll get it up to you. Yeah?
Up to us, you want us to do it?
Yeah.
Any?
Any?
Right, so it might be easier for us because we've got that many machines coming in doing it in your yard or this yard.
Right, up to you. Just let me know and we'll sort it. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So it is easier for us doing it in our workshop, to be honest with you, but because we've got that much stuff coming in, we might as well try and, because it's a big lump of the thing, do it in his yard. So yeah, Don Ellen Contractors, I will put a link in the description. I was with these guys the other week down in Birmingham, wasn't I?
Yeah, you had to do a bit of work there, didn't you?
In
Sweating
Birmingham,
there,
yeah. So that video is actually coming out tomorrow. So yeah, cheers mate, appreciate it.
Cheers, Baz.
And we'll crack on with cutting the material for this over Christmas. The little Kramer telehandler's just turned up. So the one that went to look at Altis on site. Needing a boom repair. So I'm going to look at doing that over the Christmas period or early January, see when we can fit it in. I've also had 4 emails today of different Merlot machines. After the Merlot video came out on YouTube, I've had emails of various different machines, different sizes, with all the same failure at the same point. So whether it's a manufacturer's issue or a driver issue, I have absolutely no idea, because if you think about how much load you're putting onto that point when you're pushing into a pile to load the bucket, God knows how much pressure is on that joint. So we've got the plate in the shop for the next set of track guards. That's ready to go onto the plasma table. It's Friday night, 5 o'clock. We've got the vans in. We've got the first ramp finished. That 28 Fabber's done today with Friday Frank. I like to call him Friday Frank. And we're about to start the next one. So I think I might go and see the DTM boys, because they're all out having a drink, and one of them has gone into a tattoo shop, rung me up and bet me, put a bet on with me. If I get WELDERFABBER tattooed on me, how much would you give me? I said, well, it's got to be 6 inch by 3 inch, and I'll give you 200 quid. Anyway, he's in the tattoo shop, so I'm going to go and try and find them and see what they're actually up to, these men, because they're probably getting a little bit crazy right now. Right, so I'm just just stood outside the tattoo shop though, talking about that one of the lads is getting a tattoo, yeah. Let's have a look. Are we allowed in? Are we allowed in? Are we allowed in?
Come on. Yeah, we did. Yes, we did.
We've not only got WFSO, we've got DTM. What a boy.
Yeah, we did. Yes, we did.
Where's Tab?
He's at pub.
Is he?
He's down at pub. He's waiting.
So now that means you're working for it, either me or our Dan for life, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah, job for life, this. Hey, Baz, we're just waiting for you to get yours.
Is he a decent lad, this man, or what?
Good guy. Good man.
I can't get drunk tonight, boys. I've got my daughter tomorrow.
Baz, you've got to get Nathan on your leg now.
I'm getting nothing on my leg, boy. Nothing. Let me look, bud. That's actually quite cool, that.
There's many more.
What?
There's many more. I've got a fruit shoot on that side. Yeah, I do.
Oh dear. So like I said, I got my daughter tonight, so I ain't going out with these boys because this is going to be a messy night.
You've got work tomorrow, haven't you?
What, work on Monday, son? Are you in work on Monday?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. Right, let's walk down to the pub, see the rest of the boys. What did you say then, Nat?
What's that? Oh, sorry. Did you get a WELDERFABBER tattoo? No, I did.
I think it should be a thing. I think it should be a thing. People should get WELDERFABBER tattoos. I think Tab at least should get one. Oh, and Tab's outside the pub here now.
Whoa! The main man himself.
Where's the rest of the boys?
That's her.
There's Tabo.
You good? You've got to do it. Where's your boys?
Let's go in pub so we can see you.
Come on then.
Let's go in pub so we can see you.
Downs on Baz.
Come on. I have a bet to pay. Down. Down.
Here he is.
So I've got a bet to pay, yeah? Get me in here. I need him in here. I ain't staying with these boys.
There you are. Well, you can go down Birmingham for an hour, but you can't stay with us. Come here if you can.
Down. I'll come. Stand back.
Show me the money.
I owe the boy 200 quid, yeah?
Pay him up, Baz. Pay him up.
I knew this was a bad idea.
No, you loved it.
I knew it was a bad idea.
You egged us on. Stop bullshit. Yeah, I did. You egged it on, Baz. You didn't though.
I'm a man of my word, yeah?
Yeah, you are.
There's 200 quid.
Man of his word. Let's have a look again. Come here.
Sure.
Let's have a look again. ATM and the sponsors like that, man. Sponsorship like. Anyone else that wants sponsoring?
So I'm going to end this here and now before it gets too messy. A Merry Christmas to you all.
And Merry Christmas to you too.
New day. We've got a wagon in from HML Recycling. It wants all the meshes changing on all these side doors. Only a very small mesh that, like 10 mil squares by about 2 mil. So I've upped the size to 25 by 25 by 3. Just need to be painted. But Wayne's going to sort that out at his end. As you guys know, I don't like painting stuff. These are the next set of track guards cutting on the plasma for Donnell and contractors. These are for that little Hyundai. So I've just done all the drawings for the other bits of plates that we need for them, so we can nest them and get them cut once this wagon's done. We've got Tom in and Cal. DTM boys have finished for Christmas. I'm just straightening one of the doors up here.
Whoa, yeah, go steady.
And we got Darren in on the ramp. Is that one finished now, Dad?
Very much so, yeah. Just need a bit more room to spin it. I don't want to risk knocking that.
A bit what?
Just need a bit more room to spin it. Put welds on them straps.
Why is some welds missing?
Yeah, a couple of welds haven't been done.
Is there? Can we weld it in position?
Yeah, probably could do if I had to.
Yeah, we don't want to be turning it again. Thought you'd finish this, Tom. I thought this was finished.
Yeah, I spun it round and you brought all 40 vans. It's alright, exactly.
No, that doesn't. So Tom was supposed to have finished this, and yeah, it's not finished. We'll just crank the end over down here. as that 150/75 PFC was coming to an end here, and it had been too sharp for a wagon wheel. It'd probably puncture a wagon tyre if it runs in the side of it. So I'll just put that little bit of a slope up there. And can you see how we started the angles at the bottom, and then they slowly raise up to the top of that PFC. PFC stands for parallel flange channel, for those people that don't know. So this is the last day for the boys before Christmas. I'm planning on doing a few jobs over Christmas. And I might use one of our Dan's lads to come in and give us a lift. But it's actually site work that I'm going to do, so we'll see. I was going to start that little machine outside the workshop, but this site work needs doing. Everything needs doing, really, doesn't it? Got that much work on them, it's untrue. Well, suppose they need a break over Christmas. Cal's already having a moan at me. He says he's hardly got any skin left on his fingers. He's worked that hard. Oh my God.
Maybe he's scratching his ass.
Yeah. I must admit we've had a good year. We've had a good year. Cal just said it's definitely been a busy year. Wait till next year, son. Wait till next year. This is just the beginning.
Trying to get saved, baby, I am not the answer, no. I'm a man with a gift and I'm doing my shit like Trying to get saved, baby, I am not the answer, no. I'm a man with a gift and I'm doing my shit like
So just arrived at Howard Stocks. This is one of the cabell cores that we put track guards on. I call them track guards, but you could call them cab guards really, couldn't you? Because they are protecting the cab. I'm going to take this ram guard off here and take it back to the workshop with me. You see how it's been damaged. It's a little bit twisted. So I'll take that off whilst I'm here. That's why I've come in blue. And also, there's a 924. So that's another Lugong 924, that one there. That needs track guards. So I'm hoping that these will be the same configuration as the ones on the Devlons that we've done, them Doosan 225. Looking at the track frame, we'll get a tape measure out in a minute. Hopefully they'll be the same. And we've got this cabell core to do, this SK130. So I think this is in for another week, so I'll try and get this done next week if possible. That's one that we've done. That one we're in the workshop, if you remember it, a few chapters back. And there's a couple other little jobs here that I've got to measure up. Not to forget the big bucket build that we've got coming soon. Now then, whether we're going to push the button on that, I'm not too sure. Hopefully mid-January. That's the size of bucket it's going to be. And and that's the hangers that are going to be on it for the big Lenoff. So I'll get my tape measure out, have a measure up. I think we'll have enough for a chapter here, and next week we'll be back into 2025. So this might have been a long chapter to get all the footage out that we had filmed for 2024. So we're up to date, and then we can start getting in front again, can't we? And we'll start getting 2 weeks in front again. So yeah guys, cheers, thanks for watching, and hope you like the content that we produce every week, and I'll catch you on the next one.